This is Witchspace News for Friday the 11th of January 2019. I'm Commander Buur. In this week's news, Sagittarius Eye puts out a call to speak to the women of Elite and is crushed in the resulting stampede. Distant Worlds 2 passes 9,000 participants. Frontier Developments is celebrating 25 years of existence and there's swag to be grabbed. Commander Sanderlings shows how flight assist off canyon runs are done. And I'll have this week's Thargoid Report. The always excellent Elite themed monthly magazine and media behemoth that is Sagittarius Eye put a call out to the female commanders of the Elite Dangerous universe last week, asking for interview subjects to be featured in an upcoming issue, and was promptly squashed flat by the resulting stampede of eager respondents. It was fantastic to see Sagittarius get such an amazing response, and we're really looking forward to seeing the article, which is currently scheduled for the February issue. The January edition of Sagittarius Eye will be out next Friday. It's incredibly professionally produced and completely free to download. Do give it a look if you haven't already, links are in the description below. As an aside, this got us talking in the Buur household about the issues surrounding inclusivity, diversity, representation and the portrayal of gender in video games, and in particular MMOs. This is one of the first MMOs, but not the only, it has to be said, where my wife and I have played as a couple and where her female avatar hasn't been forced to wear some version of a gilded combat bra and G-string set, and I've not been forced to have my male avatar be a muscle bound square jawed meathead. The avatars in Elite are just people. As the system stands, or indeed sits, you can't even change your body shape. We are all represented as a fairly similar cookie cutter standard. Whether that changes in the future we'll have to see. We very much hope Frontier don't feel the need to go down the golden leather battle knickers or fur trimmed posing pouch route. But what do you guys think? Let us know in the comments below. The Distant Worlds expedition has, as of this recording at least, now passed well in excess of 9,000 participants. This coming Sunday it's looking like the bubble of occupied space around Sol is about to empty as 9,000 plus freshly engineered and outfitted ships take a leap into the black beyond and head off towards their eventual meetup at Beagle Point on the far side of the galaxy. Taking in all sorts of sights and sounds in between, the now gigantic armada of commanders will be passing by Colonia and of course Sagittarius A at the centre of the galaxy. There's still time just to sign up if you want to leave. All the links are in the description below. Just one point of note that came up in discussion here. Does all these commanders leaving suddenly make more room for Thargoids to move in? Do they even think like that? This is the perfect invasion point. Wouldn't it be funny if they did think like that and T-Day is indeed coming? What do you think? In a forum announcement this week, Frontier Community Manager Will Flanagan announced that Frontier is celebrating 25 years of being a thing. As part of the celebration there's live streams planned showcasing some of the company's historical titles, which should be a fascinating piece of nostalgia. I'm personally hoping that as well as the older versions of Elite they also roll out Dog's Life, or Grand Theft Porto as I came to know it. Love that game. There's also prizes to be won as part of the celebrations. Check out the forum post below to get involved. Speed freak friend of the channel and resident Flying Scotsman on our Discord server, Commander Sanderling, released a new video this week showing off his skills playing chase in the canyons of Pomesh 2 with Commander Who the F. In case you're unaware, for reasons best understood by Sanderling and others of his breed apart, he flies in VR, flight assist off, all the time. The video is a thing to behold and will have you spitting your tea across the room and gripping the arms of your favourite chair as your fingernails bleed. I'm a somewhat more sedate pilot and it left me whimpering like a lost puppy at the end. I happen to know Sanderling is working on more of this stuff that is actually more extreme, if you can believe that, for future videos, so it's worth chucking him a sub on YouTube to catch that when it happens before you go and have a nice lie down. And speaking of monsters from the black that will leave you in tears, here's this week's Thargoid Report. As always, this information comes from the excellent weekly update from Burton Simmons on Reddit. The various whys and wherefores of what's happening with Thargoid attacks are somewhat complicated at the moment. If you're specifically interested in that, I think it's best I direct you to Burton's thread, which is linked below. He provides an excellent breakdown of what is needed and why. I think for this format it's best if I direct you to the what and the where rather than the why. So with that said, there are stations ablaze that need emergency evacuation in the following systems: HIP 117960 and Bhagutsuk. Yes, really. Evacuations will bring you shed loads of cash and materials as well as being huge fun. You can also scoop up debris and personal effects in the damaged stations for likewise lucrative rewards, and you'll find missions tasking you with that at the rescue megaships parked nearby. Regular viewers will know I've done a fair bit of this stuff in the past. Links to those videos are below. You can also sell basic medicines to the rescue ships and damaged stations for good profits and trade rank experience. If you are going into a burning station, take all the heat sinks. I'm not kidding. The hilariously named Bhagutsuk and HIP 117960 are in a state of incursion, and you'll find Thargoid Combat Zones there, and these are for the more hardcore anti-Xeno commanders. The systems I've listed on screen now are facing infestation. You'll find scout infested non-human signal sources there, which are appropriate for just about anyone with a gun, but the AX weaponry you can buy without unlocking anything really helps. If you're looking for commanders to wing up with, links to the discords for the AXI, the Hive and the Hand are in the description below. They serve the PC, the PS4 and the Xbox respectively. As always commanders, pick your fights with care. If you're looking to haul goods, then consider helping out Operation Ida, the player organisation that has assumed the gigantic burden of bringing the damaged stations back online. They're always looking for fresh and empty cargo holds to fill up. Links to their Discord are also below. That's it for now. Thank you so much for making it this far. If you enjoy my videos, hit the subscribe button and give the video a thumbs up. Remember to hit the little bell notification and you'll get an alert as soon as I upload a new video. You can also find me on Twitter, Discord and Facebook. And if you'd like to help support the channel and become part of our future journey, we're also now on Patreon. Links to all those are in the description below. I'll be back later this week with more videos. Until then, 07 commanders, follow the greens on the way out and do keep clear of the toast track. I very much look forward to seeing you next time.